everyone. My name is Sarah. I'm the coordinator of the TLS Writing Center. So let me share my screen with you, and I am going to jump right into what the Writing Center is all about, our services, what we can help with, and all that good jazz. So, Linda, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, perfect. So, everyone, TLS Writing Center. So, TLS stands for Tutoring and Learning Services. That is it is our department name, but it's also a cog in an even bigger umbrella, which is called CRAS. So, we have a lot of layers in our department, but Writing Center, basically, if it involves writing, we're the place to be. We can help with pretty much anything and everything involving writing. And that includes a multitude of documents. So we can help with standard essays, and that includes informative, argumentative, persuasive, research, whatever the assignment calls for. We also have a lot of graduate clients come through the Writing Center. So we have worked with several theses, several dissertations. We can totally help with those. And we can help with reflections, critical analyses, and more. Anything and everything in between. And an even cooler thing about the Writing Center is we can help with any stage of the writing process. There is a little bit of a myth in the Writing Center that the paper has to be patented, packaged, and slapped on a plastic lunchbox in order to bring it into the Writing Center. That cannot be further from the case. We can help you with brainstorming. If you just want to talk with someone, talk out some ideas, use a consultant as a sounding board, you can totally do that. That's a brainstorming session. We love those. And if you are in the middle of writing your paper and you would like someone to take a look at the organization or the flow or anything of the sort, we can do that. With revision, we can go over sentence structure, grammar, and for formatting and citations, we help with pretty much everything. We help with APA, MLA, Chicago, IEEE, APSA. So we are well versed in the art that is formatting and citations. So, like I said, if it involves writing, we're the place to be. Only thing I would like to clarify here and now is the difference between a consultation service and an editing service, because I understand there is some confusion. So, an editing service basically directly goes in and edits the paper for the client. The Writing Center is not an editing service. We cannot do that. It is a consultation service. And y'all, a consultation service is worth its weight in gold, and I'll tell you why. As academic writers, as scholars, you are officially no longer writing for yourselves. You're writing for an audience. And a consultant is your trial audience. They are a second set of eyes, and they will sit with you and they will go over whatever you want, and they will let you know, okay, I can definitely see the connection between these points, but I think the paragraphs are a little out of order, and here's why. And that's what a consultation service is. So, like I said, worth its weight in gold. I loved using the Writing Center when I was a student and when I was a professor. So, of course, there wouldn't be a Writing Center without a wonderful team of consultants, and I am very, very proud of our staff. Another myth about the Writing Center is we're all English majors. So we do have English major consultants, I'm not going to lie, but we have a very diverse range of majors. We have business, computer science, psychology, environmental science, art history, that's what I have my master's in, education, media production, theater. And y'all, our consultants as a collective whole have seen and done it all because they are so diverse in what they've written, what they've read, what they study. That being said, though, they are all highly trained individuals. They are all cross-trained to help with any stage of the writing process. If you visit the Writing Center, you are in good hands no matter who you sit with, I promise. Moving on to Writing Center resources. So the Writing Center does provide more than appointments. So here's a fun fact. Students, faculty, staff, even alumni can come to the Writing Center just to work. They do not absolutely have to have an appointment in order to visit the space. We have several clients who come in and they just do their own thing. They just want a quiet place to study, or they're just digging our vibes. So it's perfectly fine to come in and just do your own thing. And we do have available amenities to all of our visitors. We have open tables, which means you don't have to reserve a table. You can just come in and grab a free chair, basically. We have communal computers. We have 6 desktops along our wall, and it is first come, first serve. So if you find yourself sans laptop or sans tablet or what have you, you can totally come to the Writing Center and utilize our desktops. And with formatting and citation manuals, we do have a multitude of those. And we do have printer access. And our printer is a WEPA printer, exactly like the one you have in the library. It does require a $SAN or credit card to use. So, moving on to appointments, I would like to spend a hot minute on appointments because some things have changed. So, starting with our sessions, all of them, no matter if you're an undergrad, if you're a grad student, if you're faculty, staff, alumni, it doesn't matter. Everybody gets 45 minutes with a consultant. Now, it does say up to 45 minutes, meaning 45 minutes is the maximum. You do not have to utilize the full 45 minutes if you don't need to, or you just simply can't. Maybe you have another engagement. That's totally fine. So with each session, it is one-on-one. It's the client and the consultant, and they are the only ones permitted to be in the session, unless, of course, it is a group paper, but we'll get to that in just a moment. So we do offer in-person and Zoom slots. So if you would like to come to the Writing Center and talk with someone in person, we've got your back. If you're home and you have no reason to go to campus, but you would like to see a consultant, we do offer Zoom appointments as well. So really, in all honesty, whatever fits your schedule. So here is a pretty hard policy for the Writing Center. You are allotted up to 3 appointments per week, but only 1 per day. So the 3 appointments in a week, that's every week throughout the semester. So we have had clients in the past who utilize all 3 appointments every week from the start of the semester to the very end. And we love our regulars. We want that. So don't be shy. Moving on to our scheduling platform. So this is fun. It's called TrackCloud. And TrackCloud is actually a very user-friendly scheduling system. And as TAMU CC students, you all already have one. It's nothing you have to sign up for, nothing you have to get approved for. You are automatically given one once you're a student. So the easiest way to get to your homepage in order to make an appointment is to just Google TLS Writing Center TAMU CC. And the first result is our homepage. So scroll down to the bottom of the left-hand menu, and then there's a giant green icon that says schedule an appointment with a writing consultant. Click on that, and that is a direct link to your individual TrackCloud homepage. And from there, you can choose the day and time you want. You can choose which consultant you would like to see. You can choose online or Zoom. Again, whatever floats your boat, whatever fits your schedule best. Now, moving on to our in-house policies, I would like to clarify these things for just a quick second. So, let's say you have a professor who is requiring proof that you came to the Writing Center, or maybe is offering extra credit if you come into the Writing Center, either or. That's great. We have proof of consultation slips. They're also called validation slips, and we can provide those to you, no questions asked. The only thing that we require about that is that you spend a minimum of 25 minutes with your consultant in order to get that slip. Like I said, you don't have to use the full 45 minutes if you don't need to, but we do require at least 25 minutes with a consultant in order to get that validation slip. And y'all can work on whatever you want, seriously. Now, on to group appointments, going back to what I said a moment ago. Group appointments are welcome. We love group authors. That being said, though, we have had to put a cap on it. 3 clients to 1 consultant. And there are 2 reasons we do that. 1, we do not want the consultant to get overwhelmed. And 2, we do want the clients to get the individual attention that they deserve. So it is 3 clients to 1 consultant. So let's say, for example, a group of 5 come in and they are all co-authors on the same paper. No problem. 3 of them can sit with 1 consultant, 2 of them can sit with another consultant, and they can all sit at the same table if they like. That's fine. Standing appointments, that is actually something that we're really not permitted to do. We cannot book you for every Monday at 2 o'clock, for example, until the end of the semester. That really is out of our hands. However, if you already know you're going to be available at, say, 11 a.m. on Tuesdays from the start of the semester to the end, you can make your own appointments for that time specifically, and you can make your appointments up to 2 weeks in advance. So that's great. Last thing I want to talk about under policies is something we call the 3-strike policy. That is when a client cancels or misses 3 appointments in 1 month. If that were to happen, their account will get locked, and it will remain locked until the 1st of the following month. That being said, there is a loophole because we understand life happens. So if you have an appointment and you know you cannot make it, you can always contact us directly and you can let us know, I'm really sorry, I have an appointment at this time with this consultant. I can't make it. Can we move the appointment or just cancel it? We can do that on your behalf, and that will not count against your account. Just to let you know, all you have to do is contact us. Moving on down the line, our hours and locations. So for the traditional semesters, fall and spring, we're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're also open on Fridays, 10 to 2. We're closed on Saturdays and Sundays. And just to let you know, those online appointments, they happen within those business hours. We offer both simultaneously within these time brackets. And our location is, here's a fun fact. The building actually has 2 different names. You all may know it as the Casa Building. It still goes by the Casa Building, but the official name is Glasscock West, and its abbreviation is GSSC, and it is number 28 on the campus map if you would like to pull up the campus map, and it will say GSSC on the campus map. And we're in room 112. So I'm going to give y'all a very brief set of directions. So let's say your starting point is the library. Go to the Salty Seagull. And then once you're at the Salty Seagull, hang a right. And then as you're headed towards the parking garage, that wonderful stone walkway headed towards the parking garage with all the plants, that is Cat Alley. We are the last door on the left. That is our building. And once you enter that building, we're the last door on the right. So we're the last door. So moving on, I saved the very best part for last. So I understand I may have some coffee drinkers in here. I may have some tea drinkers in here. I personally love both. A lot of the consultants love both. So we have a fully stocked caffeine station for our clients. It's free coffee and tea, y'all, and it's awesome. So if you are on campus and you would like to come into the Writing Center for an appointment and you would like that caffeine boost while you work with your consultant, you're welcome to make yourself a cup of coffee. We have plenty. You can make yourself a cup of tea. We have a wonderful assortment. We have creamer, we have sugar, we have access to a microwave, all that good jazz. So really and truly, whatever you want. So last, but most certainly not least, do we have any questions from the audience?